What I'm thinking to do as well, I was checking these fuel lines. They look okay to me, if you ask me, but I said, you know, if I'm doing this, I better probably just replace them now, because I just realised the return one, it's coming all the way down here. Now, if there's any fuel coming down through this, it will actually pour down here, and it will basically pour on the engine. What I want to do, I want to get a longer one and just put it through this eyelet, kind of. It will just keep it away from the engine, and I think it's safer as well, because you don't want fuel to pour on your hot engine, do you? So what I need to do, I need to get the diameter of all these hoses to know exactly what I need to order. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with this, then I'm going to start with the fuel lines, and I'm going to start measuring them and see what I need, and then start ordering. Yeah, there we go. Right, so if you want to measure your fuel lines, what you're going to need, a caliper, measuring caliper. Could be digital, can be one of the old ones. I mean, this is a 2-in-1 basically. I've got digital screen as well, but I can also do it the old school way. Another trick I've learned with fuel lines, even if you want to reroute them or you want to completely replace them, you don't know the length of it, you should use a piece of rope, and I'll show you the trick. I don't think I'll use it this time for all of these because I'll order extra anyway, but I say you want to be very specific how long should be when you cut it and everything. What you do, you take a piece of rope, I'm sure it's good. Like this, for example. It can be any type of rope, and you start making your own route. For example, starting from here, or you can start from here if you want from the other side. So in my case, I want to know how long it should be, because this is the route I want to follow. I'm just gonna use this to give me an approximate length of the pipe. This is very useful when you cut it. I like this route through here, which I think I will probably follow the same like the one it's now, just make this slightly longer. But let's say you do this for the first time and you have no fuel lines to guide you, and you create your own route. Doing this is going to help massively. So in my case, okay, let me just get this one in there. So right, so now I kind of know, and I have a rough idea what should be the length. Then what you do, you just take this rope off, and boom, that's your length. So you know this is going to be your return pipe. You can do this at a point of, I mean, it's good if you don't want to overspend money on, you know, when you're buying this, and also at the same time you create a nice, neat and clean and cut, and you're probably going to minimize the wastage as well. Right, so what I'll do now, I will start measuring these hoses. I'll start with this drain one. What I need, I've got a piece of paper and the pan, very old school. Try to understand what's the diameter. I'll get an approximate diameter. Just bear in mind you're actually measuring rubber, so rubber's a bit flexible, so you might get a bit of false reading, but yeah, well, taking the risks. So this one, outer diameter, looks to be 8 mil. Then inner diameter, it's probably about 4.5. Take it as a 4 more than 4.5. So 4 meter inner diameter, and then 8 mil outer diameter. Okay, so I'll put it down drainage. diameter, 8mm inner, 4mm. Yeah, and then a few lines. There'll be outer diameter, inner diameter. Very important to get the inner diameter right, because you want to make sure the right amount of fuel goes through it. So yeah, that's also very important. What I'll do, I'll close this before doing that, and I will get a screwdriver and take this one off. Okay. You can better see from here what I'm doing. Just put it that way. So, okay. Hopefully there's no fuel. What you'll notice is if the fuel lines have been stuck in, well, they've not been taken out for a long time, they get to stick to anything. Oh, damn it. It's more of a challenge than I thought it would be. Oh, Cheers. It feels like this one is literally stuck in there. Try to use this to see if I can wiggle it a bit. It's a really tight space as well. I'm trying to damage it, but I'm trying to pull it out in there. Oh, there. It doesn't want to come off at all. Okay, let me just try it. A bigger flat screwdriver. See if I can twist it a bit, get it down. Why are you being so difficult? Oh. Well, there's an option when you cut them, but I don't want to do that yet. But they get stuck big time. Like literally big time. Probably they've been there since 1993 when the bike was actually built. Oh no, no, I don't believe so, but yeah, probably very close. It seemed to be literally just stuck in there. Trying to put too much pressure because I feel like it's gonna damage potentially. Jeez, me. You know what, I think I might have no choice but to cut it. It's making everything very difficult, so I think I'll get a blade and literally just cut it. really sure how all these fuel lines are, but made in France. No, T2. Oh, those might be original ones. But yeah, fuel lines are important. The last thing you want to leak. So what I'll do, I'm just gonna make a slightly cut in there. You'll see that will release it. It will release the shirt. Should release it now. In theory. Come on, fuel hose, you just had the cut through. There we go. That's it. You see, the thing is, this is not even rubber here. This is more like plastic, so plastic tends to crack from heat. Then you get fuel escape into here, you lose pressure. There's a lot of things, so you better just replace them if you get to this. So now what we'll do, in order to make sure I get the right diameter, I'm just going to cut this bit, which I already sliced through. Right, so it feels more rubbery on this side though. Right, so outer diameter. So I'm just going to get this to 0, make sure I get the right thing. Yeah, outer diameter will be 12 mil. And inner diameter is about 6. Yeah, it should be. Yeah. 6 mil. I feel more like 7. I put 6.57. See what I can find. Okay, so that's the fuel line. Now I'm just going to make a clean, straight cut on it, and I'll put it back because I don't want to have any fuel leaks. Okay, it's not too bad. I'll leave this here for the time being. I feel like the return one feels like it's the same. I'm not really sure though, but it feels like it's the same. So come on, go back in there. There we go. This one I just have to do a little bit more. Get in there. There we go. This seems to be exactly the same with the return one, but just for the purpose I'll just take it off. Let's see if this will be easier to do. So Yeah, I'll try to get this other one. I was thinking it's better, but it's not. I'll try to see if it comes off. Yay! This one is easier. Right, so I think it should be the same diameter, to be honest. Now it's a bit, so it's been deformed for a bit. Yeah, 12. And inside, yeah, 6 point something, 7. Yeah, it is the same. So this and this are the same. That's the only one different. I'll order a couple of meters myself because I want to just, you know, have some supplies into our garage. But it's always a good practice to replace these. Yeah, I will. Next, I'll take the airbox off because well, this will go into the carburetors. I want to check see how the carburetors are, how he's under there. But yeah. I still have to say, I just love the simplicity of these bikes. You can actually do some work on them. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You won't get that with any other bike, to be honest. But yeah, this is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Yep.